I think particularly for family businesses, no problem is in a vacuum. That three circle model, the whole idea is that they're interconnected circles, right? So like none of them are existing in a vacuum. And I think when we're talking about brand, a lot of times with family businesses, I won't even use the word brand. I'll use reputation or I'll use trust because what we're dealing with is not, again, kind of like a logo or a tagline. We're dealing with generations of relationships, trust, reputation, legacy that's been built up that people are feeling the weight of. And so when we get involved, it's not we're in the marketing bucket, but it really does start to get pretty messy pretty fast. And so that's where I feel like, the work that we're doing is definitely dovetailing with the work that other advisors are doing. And so to the piece of like do no harm. I just want to make sure that like I know what those advisors are likely saying to them, that we're not doing anything that's counter to what they're trying to advance. And then also to your point that I can be a help to say, I see you're dealing with this dynamic over here, or you're dealing with succession or whatever. Who else can we bring into the table? Because some of the family businesses that we work with don't yet have all of their advisors figured out or haven't even really been as much into the family business ecosystem as I am. So anytime we can be a resource and bring extra value, it's always great.
Awesome. All right, so I can't not talk about this with everything that's going on in the news right now with the Cracker Barrel debacle and branding. And I know it's just the logo piece that's out there, and that's not what you do. But my gut says Megan and 6 Point Strategy would have approached this a little differently than what's happened. You've had some time to think about, what's going on out there. And again, for those that don't know, the Cracker Barrel logo was the guy at the country store. It's that place where everybody kind of meets and chats and talks and feels good about everything. And they switched that to just the words Cracker Barrel. And it looks like without a lot of research and without a lot of, why, who are we, what do we stand for kind of a thing. So you, Megan, give me your take on this, just from a high level. We don't have to go too deep on this.
Yeah, I mean, I think that like a lot of the feedback that's been coming out is, you know, it's a publicly traded company now. Sales were going down. Oftentimes, the solution to that is we've got to rebrand, we've got to update. And I think that can be true in family businesses too, that it's sometimes kind of like a go-to solution that feels like it's a panacea for like, oh, if we just rebrand, if we just update our look, then we're going to attract new customers.